Unit 2, Filmic Techniques. Section 1, Understanding the Visual. So in this section, we're going to focus in on the visual aspects of film, which will work to make you a more critical viewer. So filmic techniques, this is a term that you're going to hear a lot, are methods that filmmakers use to communicate a message. Critical viewers are able to identify these techniques, which results in a deeper understanding of the film and the director's message. So here we have a storyboard. This is from the film Matrix. So when the director was putting together his ideas, he had an artist render this and draw a picture that this is what he wanted to have happen during this part of the film. Now down here is how we were able to get it. This is the final product. The filmic techniques are the things that were used to get from here to here. These are the strategies, the tools, the pro tips that filmmakers have to get us from the storyboard to the actual production. Now, the first thing that you need to do is be aware of the term director. The director is the creative force that pulls an entire motion picture together. They're given complete control of the artistic vision. So the director, you kind of want to think of as like the team captain. It's his film. Okay, he's the guy who is, calling all of the shots. It's his vision. Okay, he directly impacts every phase of film development. So when a production company goes to create a film, they create a director, and the director makes the decisions on what that film's going to look like. So they draw up the contracts, they analyze screenplays to figure out, what it should look like. They'll even come together, they'll assemble a crew, they'll cast the film, so they'll find the actors, they select shooting locations, they go through all of the photography, all of the editing, and essentially they are responsible for the filmic techniques that end up in the film. Now, they may not be, micromanaging all of it, but at the end of the day, it's their name that's on the product. So there are 3 filmic techniques that we really try to focus in on. It's the visual, the audio, and the editing. Now, we've worked a lot in class to say, what do you see, what do you hear, to get to the point of what do you feel. When you combine visual, audio, and editing, that's how you get that what do you feel moment. So the critical viewer is mindful of these 3 categories, and they work to understand how directors use the visual, the audio, and then the editing to create these magical movie moments that we've all grown to love. So the visual techniques come under 4 categories. You have the actual camera work, the lighting, composition, and special effects. We're going to go into detail and see what these 4 areas encompass, and that's going to be the big unit. So to get started, we're going to focus in on camera work. But for right now, we're just going to pause this film. We're going to pause this tutorial so that you can process the information that you've been given.